in the past 12 months. I think we've made a lot of progress. I'm first listing the goals that we had after last year's review. We wanted to build out our documentation for any users. We were working on replacing the C++ written, we call it MR91, with a Java version, and we have completed that. We wanted to have one build process for our performance engine, and the performance engine currently still only runs on Z, but now we have one build process for the open source version, and then for Sapper, which is the commercial version. The largest difference between Sapper and GenevaERS are items that require functionality that requires a license from IBM, such as using SIP processors or DB2. And then we had a goal of getting a new committer that is not affiliated with IBM or a Sapper user. And we just got a new committer. And this committer is going to be part of some, it's already actually part of some proof of concept work that I'm going to hit on the next slide. Okay. So the key achievements we've made in the past 12 months really has touched all facets of GenevaERS, the front end, the part that runs on the mainframe, and then various utility processes. For the front end, we have a brand new version of what we call the workbench. It has the exact same functionality as the commercial version. We also have a brand new build process for it. It can build the open source version, which utilizes Postgres, or DB2, which is for the commercial customers who want to use DB2 and not Postgres, since you can do both now on Z. The build process for the open source version will also build the Postgres database needed to store the code and the metadata definitions that a user will define through the workbench. When the workbench was first built, it only ran on Windows. We have just added Ubuntu Linux to that, and it will now run on a Mac as well. And we're going to test running on Red Hat Linux soon. And then we have a possible new user who will be installing our brand new workbench at their location. And that segues into the next point. We have been doing a proof of concept work with a data center over in the Nordic countries, using GenevaERS to read data stored in the NoSQL type ADABAS database, and that is the work that our new committer is going to be contributing on. As part of this POC work, reading data in ADABAS, we also can now, GenevaERS, while running its mainframe process, can now call code in Java to bring data into the batch running process. We call it the performance engine. We did some testing to determine performance in regards to pre-starting the JVM or calling Java first during the performance process to restart the JVM, and we determined that pre-starting Java has better performance than calling it during the batch process. We now have a brand new test framework. It is fully automated. It used to only run locally. It can now run on USS. And it is this new framework. It's easier to add new test cases and it runs more quickly than before. To continue our achievements since last time, last fall, Kip Twitchell, he spoke at a conference regarding transformation of business and financial platforms. He also published a paper of the same name as part of that, speaking at that blockchain conference. However, it's the type of paper that is kind of locked behind closed doors. So there's only like a paragraph abstract available. Our look ahead for the next 12 months, I've mentioned previously that we are approached at possibly presenting at WinterShare. We haven't received any updates on that yet. I'm not sure, we even still don't know where that is going to be. We're discussing refreshing the website right now. Our documentation site for users, it has all of the previous documentation for the commercial product converted into our new documentation site. And our next goal with that is we want to come up with a business problem and then document how someone brand new to Geneva can code a solution using our workbench and then taking it all the way through to produce output. For our Java MR91, it will eventually replace the C++ written MR91, but we need to get all the existing functionality of the mainframe-based MR91 into the Java version. And then we are continuing to discuss adding new functionality to the batch performance engine, such as being able to control the type of sort you're doing in specific instances. And for this product, being able to output data in delimited CSV. So that's our year in review.